Hi, I'm Christina, and welcome to ChriskaYoga. Today I will be sharing a 15-minute intermediate upper body yoga workout and stretch. This is a strong beginner intermediate level sequence, so if you've been practicing yoga for a little bit and are familiar with the terms, and you'd like a great upper body workout and stretch, then this is the perfect routine for you. I hope you enjoy it. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my free weekly yoga classes. So if you're ready, grab your yoga mat and let's get started. Begin on your hands and knees, coming into a child's pose. Touch your big toes together, separate your knees apart, sit your hips onto your heels, and relax your torso over your thighs. Bring your forehead to the ground and stretch your arms out in front of you. Remain here for several deep breaths, coming inward and breathing deeply through the nose. Slowly come up to a seated position. You can bring your knees together, stretch your right arm out to the side and cross it in front of your body. Hook it in with the left arm and feel the stretch in the outer shoulder on the right side. Sitting up tall, keeping your shoulders even, facing forward. Hold here. And release the arm, raise it up, and bend the hand behind your upper back. Holding on to the elbow behind your head with your left hand, feeling a stretch in the back of your upper right arm. Hold here. Release and switch sides. Stretch the left arm out and cross it in front of your body. Hook it in with the right arm and feel a stretch in the left outer shoulder. Sitting up tall, keep your shoulders even and hold. Release and reach your left arm up, bending the elbow and taking hold of the left elbow with your right hand behind your head. Gently pulling it over towards the center, being gentle and kind with yourself, feeling a stretch in the upper back of your left arm. Hold here. Release. Bring your arms down, and we'll come to a downward facing dog from here. Plant your hands, tuck your toes, and straighten your legs. You can add a bit of movement to start, and then once you're settled, stretch your hips up and back on the diagonal. Press your heels down towards the ground. Lower your hips into a plank pose, keeping your body in one straight line from the top of your head all the way down your spine to your heels. And then on an exhale, lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Once again, press your heels down towards the floor, alternate bending and straightening with your legs, and then come to stillness. Once more, lower your hips down into plank pose, and we'll take a side plank. Shift your weight onto your left hand and your left leg. Turn to open your body and stack your right foot on top of your left, reaching your right arm up. You can remain looking down in your side plank, keeping your body in a straight diagonal line. And come back to center, come back through downward facing dog, and switch sides. Shift your weight over to the right. Stack your left foot on top of your right foot. Reach your left arm up. Keep your body in one diagonal line. And come back to center, coming back to downward facing dog, and hold downward dog for a deep breath in and out through your nose. We're repeating that sequence, so shift your weight into plank once more. Hold plank in the center. This is center plank on both hands and both feet. And then on an exhale, lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog once again. From here, shift your weight forward into plank, and we're coming into side plank. On your left hand, stacking the right foot over the left, reaching the right arm up. And come back to center for downward facing dog. Once again, other side. Shift your weight to your right hand, stacking the left foot on top of the right. Reach your left arm up. And come back to center. Hold your downward dog. On an inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Step your feet up into a forward fold at the top of your yoga mat by your hands to release your neck and shoulders out. Hold on to your elbows in opposite hands and allow your body to hang down, releasing your neck. Release your hands, come up to standing with a straight spine, reach your arms up, looking up, and release your hands down. On an inhale, rotate your arms around and raise them up once more. Exhale, come down to a forward fold. Bring your hands to the floor. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins, looking up halfway. Exhale, plant your palms flat onto the ground and step back 1 foot at a time into plank pose. Move into Chaturanga Dandasana, lowering yourself down halfway, and then pressing up, straightening the arms, flipping to the tops of your feet for upward facing dog. and then pressing your hips up and back into downward facing dog. We'll repeat that sequence, lowering down halfway into Chaturanga Dandasana, pressing up into upward facing dog, and then lifting your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Once more, lower down Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Last time, lower Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Come up to a half forward fold at the top of your yoga mat. Exhale, forward fold. Hold on to opposite elbows in both of your hands and allow your upper body, your head, and your neck to hang over. And then release your hands, coming up to standing with a straight spine, looking up. Exhale, bring your hands down. We'll take that once more. Inhale, rotate the arms around and raise them up. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to the ground. Inhale, look up halfway, and exhale, plant your palms flat, step back into a plank and move straight into Chaturanga Dandasana. Press into upward facing dog, and then send your hips up and back on an exhale into downward facing dog. Repeat that sequence. Lower down into Chaturanga Dandasana, press up into upward facing dog, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Once again, lower down Chaturanga Dandasana, inhale upward facing dog, exhale downward facing dog. Last time, lower down Chaturanga Dandasana, inhale upward dog, exhale downward dog. Inhale, raise your heels, bend your knees, look forward, and step up to a half forward fold, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Take hold of your elbows in both hands. Allow your neck to release as you hang over your legs here. Inhale, come up to standing, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. From here, lower yourself down, coming onto your belly on the ground. Bring your forehead to the ground, clasp your hands together at the small of your back, and from here, reach your hands towards your heels, lifting your head and chest off the ground, reaching your heart center forward and opening your shoulders. You're coming into an arch and holding here as you reach your hands back. And then take an exhale, bring your head down and release your hands back down to the floor. From here, we'll take a front of the chest stretch. So keep your left arm bent and straighten your right arm out to the side. Bend your left leg and then cross it over behind you towards your right hand. So you're coming into a twist. You can use your left hand on the ground to help keep you over in this twist, feeling a stretch in the chest and the front of your shoulder on the right side. Hold here and breathe. Release back to the center and switch sides. Stretching your left arm out to the side, bending the right. Bend the right leg and cross it over behind you to the left side of your body towards your left hand. Using your right arm to help keep you stable in this twist, feeling a stretch in the front of your left chest and shoulder. Hold here. And slowly unwind, coming back to the center. Come through a child's pose for a moment. Touch your big toes together. Separate your knees apart. And relax your torso over the thighs, forehead to the floor. Keep your arms by your sides. Tops of the hands are on the ground. And slowly come up to a seated position. If you'd like to take a Shavasana, feel free to do that now. I have several Shavasana meditations you can do. I also have several other upper body workouts and stretches that you can do on this channel as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this class. If you did, please give it a like. It would really help support the channel and share it with more people. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my free weekly yoga videos. Don't forget to check me out on all other social media, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. I'm at ChriskaYoga everywhere. And check out my website, ChriskaYoga.com. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you next time.